Hey everybody, Kratos Lucina here. Today we're driving the IT-1. Now the IT-1 was, well, I don't know, it's interesting. So Russia, once missiles had started to become a thing, especially guided missiles and stuff, they had gone all in thinking missiles were going to be the future of warfare. Now, granted, in today's war, yeah, pretty much, but at that time, the technology hadn't fully worked itself out. They weren't self-guided, all that kind of stuff. But they were hell-bent on like kind of forcing the issue. And the missile tank destroyer system kind of evolved over starting in 1957 to 1968. And the biggest thing was good for you, guy. Uh, the biggest thing was they basically just tore the turret off a tank, adapted in a specialized turret, and a specialized turret with a very complex loading mechanism. These missiles are slow. Uh, so they developed this super complicated loading mechanism for having this little pop-up missile system, and the overall goal was to basically make missile tanks where you omit the main gun. I love this little animation. Oh, they took it away. So that little door on the front used to open, and you'd see the little end cap on the missile get sucked back in, because I guess it was part of the arming system to. Oh, I barely even hit that thing. All right, enough of you. So yeah, the big issue was they were trying to kind of force the issue of making missiles, king. Oh, excuse you, sir. It was a good idea, and today this could actually kind of work out. But oof, uh, back back then the technology just it wasn't enough. You know, the missiles were slow, the guidance was iffy, and it was kind of a huge problem. Excuse me, sir. Could you not? And the IT-1 by far the most successful of the overall designs. Oh man, only served for 5 years. Now it was mostly the basis of the turret design and all that was what generated the overall form and function of the IT-1, and the hull was a little less important. But the concept stands the same. And nowadays, if countries were to revisit this concept, and some kind of have the Abrams X being able to fire like bore launch missiles and stuff like that, definitely allowed this thing to kind of set itself up. Ouch. Something out there can see me. Oh, yep, it was the Sakuri. Okay. Can't hit any of that. Yeah, enough of you. I can't actively secure any of this, so I'm gonna have to drive down there. I don't want to, but we have to put something on the point to prevent a cap. Oh, ow! Something over there. Stop it! Enough of you. Jeez. Ah, right over the top of him. This thing has a very elaborate missile loading system, where I would think it still uses the kind of like that floor loading system of the T series, where it pulls it out of like a rack in the middle of the floor. But instead of loading it into a gun, this rig up on the roof just grabs the missile and pulls it up out of the turret. Which overall isn't a bad idea. It's just that there's so many moving parts as to prevent itself from being viable. There's way too many moving parts. The system is just entirely too complex. And that's kind of a problem. Especially on a maintenance level. Trying to maintain maintain a bunch of smaller pieces that all do, each one has its own little special place in the whole system. These morons always running in front of me. That MTLB can just start spamming missiles into the zone and kind of be an overall problem. Nope, not going to happen. Alright, so we're just doing the guard thing. Whoa! Alright. Wow. Got absolutely demolished. What were you shooting at there, guy? Ouch! Stop it! Oh, he's the one I do... It's always so weird when these vehicles pull up. Ow! Do you mind? Yeah, I'm done. There's so many things shooting at me right now. Yep. Does it put me? Nope. Oh, they changed the point. Suddenly my missiles are doing tremendous damage and I don't know why. But I'll go ahead and take it and start slapping some of these tanks around. Yeah, my missile lost guidance. Hoping I can get it through, but I guess it just takes off and goes wherever the hell it wants when there's smoke. There we go. Got him. Ouch! Knock it off. What is that, ZBL? Oh, he's going to get demolished. Oh, hello. Oh, something's over there, too. Something with an autocannon. Ah, I knew it. A Griffin. Ah. Alright, somebody go kill that MBT-70. I'm a strong fart away from exploding. Looks like I could rain hellfire and damnation down on him from here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Ah, I got him. Come on, chieftain. Schwack him. Schwack him. You have like 10 minutes to reload, man. So as a tank destroyer, doing tank destroyer-y things, it's not bad. The missile does take about a month and a half to get anywhere on the map. Like on the flight characteristics, all four fins have to be completely committed to keeping this missile in the air for how slow it flies. But the missiles hit hard. A little extra armor on the turret could have helped. And, I mean, it's sitting on top of like either a 55 or, what is it, the 60, 64? You know, it's sitting on that kind of hull. And so it's already kind of weak. But then again, their intent was to make a tank destroyer that's shooting kilometers and kilometers away with guided munitions that it doesn't have to worry about like leading a target when it can just guide the missile onto it. So I understand the premise, and today this kind of system would probably be a nightmare. Doesn't matter who made it, their enemy would have a hell of a time dealing with this. Especially since, like, yeah, there are active protection systems, but you know, once you exhaust their anti-missile systems, or you can overwhelm the anti-missile system, which you could probably do with at least like 3 tanks at the same time, they all fire together. The system could probably only at max engage 2 of them, and one of them is going to get through. So today's technology, especially if you built one that was doing more javelin type stuff, you know, can manage top attack and, you know, utility, maybe goes in straight and does a top attack or whatever, it could be a nightmare. But as it sits back in the 60s, just wasn't going to cut it. The technology was not there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that battle. If you did, please like and subscribe. Massive thank you to those that already have. Comment down below if you'd like to see a tank in battle, and I will see you guys in the next mission. Until then, have fun.